guys, welcome back. So what we're looking at today is lesson 2, truth and equations. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So story time. Here are 3 situations and 6 equations. Which equation best represents each situation? If you get stuck, you can draw a diagram. So after Elena ran 5 miles on Friday, she had run a total of 20 miles for the week. So we know it should equal 20 miles. And she ran X miles before Friday. So she had X miles to start. Then Friday, she ran 5 more miles. So we're adding these together to get to our total. So X plus 5 equals 20. So this first equation right here. All right, our next one, number 2. Andre's school has 20 clubs, which is 5 times as many as his cousin's school. His cousin's school has X clubs. So once again, it's going to equal 20 because that's how many total clubs that they have, and it's 5 times as many schools as his cousin, which has X, so 5X equals 20. So this one here. The last one, Jada volunteers at the animal shelter. She divided 5 cups of cat food equally to feed 20 cats. Each cat received X cups of food. So we know there were 5 cups that got split amongst 20 cats. So 20 times X, because that's how much each cat received, and there were 20 cats, is going to equal the 5 cups of food. So there are equations. All right. Using structure to find solutions. Here are some equations that contain a variable and a list of values. Think about what each equation means and find a solution in the list of values. If you get stuck, draw a diagram. Be prepared to explain. So variable is your key word for this lesson, variable. All right, so for number 1, we have 1,000 minus A equals 400. So what would we have to take away from 1,000 to get to 400? We would have to subtract 600. All right, for number 2, we have 12.6 equals B plus 4.1. So what do we need to add to 4.1 to get to 12.6? We can also take and subtract the 4.1 from both sides. So 12.6 minus 4.1 is 8.5. So 8.5 is our answer. All right, here we have 8C equals 8. If we divide both sides by 8, 8 times what equals 8? Well, 8 times 1 equals 8. Here we have 2/3 times D equals 10/9. Now, to solve this, we would divide. But dividing fractions, we do what's known as same times flip. Same times flip. So we're going to take 10/9 times 3/2. 10 times 3 is 30. 9 times 2 is 18. These are both divisible by 6, so we end up with 5/3. So our answer is 5/3. All right, our next one, 10 times E equals 1. Well, 10 times what is going to get us down to 1? So we're multiplying by something less than 1 because we're going smaller. So if we divide both sides by 10, we'd end up with 1/10, which is the same thing as 0.1. Our next one, 10 equals 0.5F. So if we multiply something by 0.5, we're going to get 10. So if we doubled 10, we get 20. The next one, we have 0.99 equals 1 minus G. So if we have 1 and we need to get down to 0.99, what do we need to subtract? Well, 0.01. And last but not least, we have H plus 3/7 equals 1. So what do we have to add to 3/7 to get to 1? We have to add 4/7. So looking at those variables, being able to solve when we have variables in the equation, knowing that they represent a value, and when we solve, we find the solution that makes the equation true. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful day.